Hello, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi if you're new here. So we're going to hop right into it. This is going to be a pick a card reading for you guys. You're going to have 3 piles to choose from, and Spirit are going to be taking the reins, so I'm not sure what's going to be coming through in each pile or what the topics are going to be. So you're going to have 3 anointing oils to choose from, and then each pile is going to have its own oracle deck they will be using and won't be using in the other piles. So for pile 1, your oil is this fertility magical oil here. Let me show you the other side. So this is your oil. And then the deck that Spirit have chosen for you is the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. This is by Kyle Gray. And then for pile 2, your anointing oil is this Karma Clearing Cleansing Oil. They're asking me to shake them up and show you the other side. So the Karma Clearing Oil for pile 2. And then this is your Oracle deck. This Oracle deck is the, I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Mythical Goddess Tarot. Mythical Goddess Tarot, this one. And then for pile 3, you have the Rose Love Healing and Clairvoyance Oil. And then Spirit have chosen this deck here for you. This is the Career and Life Oracle deck. So sink into your intuition and pick pile 1, pile 2 or pile 3. Whichever one is calling out to you most. And then we are going to hop right into pile 1. I'm just going to pause and tap into the energy of pile 1. Okay, pile 1. So those of you that chose this fertility oil here and the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck, we're going to start your reading. I just wanted to tap in because I was feeling straight away, I could feel spirit babies coming through. So I was like, okay, pile 1's going to be a spirit baby reading. But they say not necessarily, but the beginning of the message is going to be spirit babies coming through. Because they keep showing me an ultrasound with a fetus within it. And the fetus is like moving about, and it's because the mum is laughing or she's just sneezed. Like that's what they're showing me. The fetus is being jumped about because the mother is laughing. That's coming through very strongly. So maybe you're just seeing these videos everywhere, like when you go on social media. But that was coming through as very, very significant. But Spirit are saying you are standing on fertile ground right now. You're standing on fertile ground. And I'm being shown an Easter egg. So Easter could have been significant maybe within your job, or if you're an entrepreneur, you had more clients coming in within that month of Easter, so within April. But they're showing me an Easter egg, specifically an Easter egg. And one that's like cracked, so like it's about to hatch. That's way too many cards. One at a time, please, Spirit. You're about to be the chick that is hatching and cracking out of that egg is what is coming through here. So you might be seeing like chicks everywhere. And you know the emoji of the half open egg and there's a little chick that's poking out. You could be seeing that emoji everywhere. Or maybe you accidentally use it. We have here Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Yeah, you're being pushed into the spotlight. But I do believe for many of you, this started to happen around Easter time. Something significant would have happened to you. And maybe this was your internal world that just kind of expanded and opened. Like you had a heart chakra awakening and you tapped more into your electromagnetic field that the heart does hold, that magnetism. You tapped more into it. And now you're starting to see the results. So it could also be something, a seed that you planted around April time, around springtime. And now you are starting to see the results. You might be seeing rings everywhere, like 2 rings, kind of like engagement rings. And Commander Ashtar could well be an ascended master is working with you right now. It's this go, go, go getter energy. You're being called to take that aligned action. But you know what aligned action to take now. So maybe in the past you were a bit confused about the next steps to take. It's like right now you know which steps to take next. If you don't, they're wanting you to get grounded because they're showing me somebody's legs turn into tree trunks. So they're wanting you to ground. This is going to assist you. And then you're going to be able to see your accomplice and be like, okay, I need to go down this road. I need to go down this lane. We have here El Moya, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. I do feel like right now you have a very strong throat chakra, like speaking very confidently, very clearly. You know who you are now is what Spirit are saying. Some of you guys could have blue eyes. You could feel very strongly drawn to the color blue right now. I am feeling Archangel Michael around. He's coming through very strongly. So he could be an overseeing archangel of yours. or you're just feeling him connecting with you right now. And he's like waving his sword around. So again, he's speaking about the sword of clarity, of truth, and pointing to your throat chakra. Express yourself, speak your truth, share your story. Your soul tribe are waiting to hear your voice vibration. They need to hear it because it's going to activate certain people within your soul tribe. This is the thing, as human beings, we're all walking each other home, right? We're all leading each other back to the heart, back to the Christ consciousness. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So you've been pouring into yourself and it's paying off. And you might have been like, even within the last few days or few weeks, you could have been thinking like, what was the point of me doing all this inner work, this shadow work? Like reprogramming, reteaching my inner child, healing. What was the point of all this healing? Because you weren't seeing the results in the physical and your external reality, and you started to get frustrated. I'm getting pins and needles in my body. So some of you guys could be experiencing pins and needles. You could also be experiencing ascension symptoms that are connected to your solar plexus around here, around the stomach. So maybe some of you guys have been eating certain foods and it's been turning your stomach, making you feel sick. You could be experiencing nausea, and also I'm getting like a fatigue. But some of you could be feeling like you're being like pulled any which way, but it's a slow pull. It's not like a tug of war, it's a slow pull. But again, I feel like that's connected to a vertigo is coming through. I meant to say vertigo, not fatigue, but that came through. So some of you guys could be feeling a bit tired. But there is like a pulling going on here in your solar plexus. I feel like that's the chakra that needs a lot of tension from you guys right now. And your third eye. It's more that your third eye is expanding, it's opening, it's activating to a new level. So you will be experiencing matrix glitches. You could feel like you lose something. They're showing me like keys or a key ring. You could feel like you lose something and you even found it and you're like, oh, there it is. And you go to put it back on your key. You're like, what? It's already there. Like that sort of thing. You could be noticing these strange matrix glitches. What else, Spirit, for pile 1? I feel like Easter of next year, because I'm recording this towards the end of 2025, Easter of 2026, you're going to be in a completely different environment and a completely different person. We have Krishna devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Your commitment is paying off. Your discipline is paying off. You're really and truly stepping into the regalness of who you truly are. Very much in an intertwine, in a dance with your higher self. That's what it is. Again, they're pointing here to the third eye. Some of you guys could have a bindi, or maybe someone within your family or very close to you has a bindi. I'm hearing Sikh, so maybe you come from a Sikh religion, a Sikh family, or again, this could be a member of your soul's tribe that's about to be coming in that you will be connecting with. Some of you guys may be dreaming of and having visions when you go into meditation of certain geometric shapes, and these shapes could look like flowers, and it could look like when you're staring at it as if it's moving, or as if the flower is expanding, like it's contracting and it's blooming, and then it's going into itself again. But I feel like this is what is going on with your third eye. So you could be feeling like a tightening and a pulsating around here, around your forehead. Some of you guys could be wearing like different jewelry recently to express yourself. Those of you that do wear jewelry. But you've put your crown on your head. Like the Most High, your ancestors were always holding the crown here. But now you've got to the point where you're at this vibration. You're at this timeline. So now you have this crown on your head. You might be seeing peacocks everywhere and peacock feathers. We have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. You know who you are now. I'm hearing from Spirit. You know who you are now. And you're noticing how you're a completely different person. You might be looking at like selfies and photos of yourself just from like 4 months ago, Spirit are saying, and realizing how much you've changed and how different you are. And you're seeing like this is how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be growing and evolving. We go through rebirth, 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 rebirth. We're not just born once into this realm, into this world. We're born again and again and again if you allow it. You have to allow yourself. You can't have to push yourself into that death energy to allow yourself to have that rebirth and rise back up like the phoenix. Some of you guys might be seeing crows everywhere. Again, some of you could have blue eyes, or you're about to be meeting someone with blue eyes. Goddess Bridget is coming through strongly. I can feel her coming through. So she's assisting you with your fire, to get that fire in your belly and your creativity. It literally looked like there was a flame right there outside my window. So you guys could be seeing flames everywhere. Maybe you're dreaming of them. But there's a fire that's being ignited within you. Very, very powerful. You're going to be that like example and that spark for other people. It's like you're going to be going around lighting other people's matches. Again, these will be people from your soul tribe, from your soul family. So you have got new friends coming in. I feel like a lot of you have been praying for like kindred spirits, people who are like you. Because you're feeling it, like this go-getter energy. You're wanting to go out and do things. You don't want to be in the cave anymore. You don't want to be in that hermit season anymore. We have hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. See something significant about a flower and geometric shapes of the flower. Maybe you're researching these symbols that you keep seeing in meditation or in the dream state, and you're really realizing how much they're connecting to your situation, your circumstances, what you're going through right now. A lot of you could have like these colors, the yellows, the oranges, like fiery colors and pinks within your aura right now. Others of you could have a lot of indigo. They're pointing to this purple down here. A lot of indigo within your aura, particularly around here, because again your third eye is activating. A lot of you are a seer. Something about like a crystal jewelry around here as well. So maybe you will be going to an event, or recently been to an event. It's giving yoga, because I'm seeing people wear like the baggy kind of yoga pants. So it could be yoga, and you could also do your makeup in a certain way. And I'm seeing some with like, you know, the stick-on crystals like that over there, a third eye here. Again, I do feel like you're going to be expressing yourself differently going forward the more you connect with your higher self. We have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So this is Yeshua, Jesus Christ, that is coming through strongly around you. The cup overfloweth. This is the era, the phase, the season you are moving into within yourself. The cup overfloweth, the Holy Grail. Again, blue is significant. The color blue, very, very significant. I feel like as well, your creativity connected to your throat. So you speaking, maybe some of you guys have a beautiful singing voice. Those of you that are writers, this is all connected to the throat chakra. They're wanting you to use it to express yourself, because it is very, very, very powerful right now. You see the dove is kind of like diving or swimming from the throat chakra and into this Holy Grail. So this is spirit saying they can speak through you right now very precisely and clearly. You're being open and accurate channel. So maybe some of you guys are a high priest or high priestess. You're readers. Top of the deck is Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You're heavily protected right now. Flowers are very, very significant for this pile. You might be seeing them everywhere. And you could connect certain flowers. Like the flower that is connected to Kali Ma. I forgot what it's called. But that's coming through. But you could connect certain flowers to your bloodline, to your lineage. And for some of you, they want you to research the flower that is connected to the month that you were born. It's coming through as significant. That's the flower you could be seeing everywhere. But you see again where the third eye is, she has another eye there. So your sight, your clairvoyance, it is on point right now. It is on point, so use it. Spirit wanting you to use it. They want this deck next. What else needs to come through for pile 1? You might be noticing that you're sounding different, because I just like, they're showing me like balls dropping. You know when a boy's balls drop, when they're like moving from the boyhood to the teenagehood, they're showing that. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. That's what's going on with your throat chakra. You're becoming more of an adult. You're going through this maturity when it comes to your throat. We have shaman, ancient healing, wisdom, powerful. Yeah, you're moving into the crone. You know, the maiden, the mother, the crone. The Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. You're moving into the crone and the Holy Spirit. A lot of you guys could have indigenous and native connections which when it comes to shamanism. But this is the thing, when it comes to your eyes, there's a youthfulness there. And this youthfulness will always be there, because it's the healing. It's the healing shining through. It's your soul shining through. You've like had all those ego deaths. You've worked through all of those baggage, stuff you didn't need anymore. You were carrying around maybe for like lifetimes. You've released that in this lifetime. So now you're having this shininess about your eyes. This could be like a compliment you've been receiving recently, or you will be, that your eyes are very, very shiny. Feathers are significant. Again, wearing certain jewelry. Again, I feel like it's going to be like jewelry that's connected to a spiritual path, or jewelry that's connected to your lineage, to your bloodline. There could be jewelry that's connected to your culture, where you come from. I'm hearing mother tongue. So maybe you now reside in a country where they don't speak your mother tongue, but you're going to be wearing jewelry and dressing like the country where you come from, where your family comes from. Some of you guys may need to go to a shaman just to assist you with this last layer that you are working through. And this is what's going to free your throat chakra even more. You might be having dreams of elders that look like this, that have markings on their face. They are connected to the first of your ancestral bloodline. The first is stepping forward. And they're showing me a scene from Teen Wolf. There's a program called Teen Wolf. It's like a supernatural program. But they're showing me the scene with, she's a kitsune, but she starts to lose her identity because there's this evil threat. They're called like the doctors, and they're trying to basically get supernatural abilities without doing the work. They're trying to do it the scientific way. They're trying to do it by force and by stealing from other people, by siphoning from other people. But they mess with her ability. They do something and mess with her ability. So she has to go into the desert and connect with the first, with these 3 women within the desert who teach her to come home to her, as what is coming through as very significant. What else, Spirit? And at first you may be unsure about these ancestors just because you wouldn't have known them in this lifetime or like the previous lifetimes you've had. They're the first. They're connected to the first. They might step forward and kind of overwhelm you. And you might be like, I don't know you. Who is that? So they're going to be stepping forward slowly and slowly and slowly until you remember who they are, until you see that resonance. What else, Spirit? That's it. That's it for that one. They just wanted the shaman there. You might be seeing feathers everywhere for pile 1. We have Sanat Kamara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. You cannot make this stuff up. You got very powerful ascended masters coming through for this pile. Some of you guys could be on the twin flame blueprint ascension pathway. Sanat Kamara is also connected to the 144,000 frequency. So you might be seeing that angel number everywhere, 144. I feel like my accent is trying to change, come through and change. So maybe you're even noticing that your voice, the way you speak, it could be changing. The slang that you're using now could also be shifting because I'm hearing words are spells, words are spells. So maybe you're careful about the language you use. You know, sometimes when people find something really funny and they start cracking up and then you're like, oh my God, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. People will say that. It's like that sort of thing you're going to stop saying now. You're going to notice that you naturally just don't say it anymore. It's not really necessarily for you thinking about it and putting in that effort. But Sanat Kamara is coming forward strongly. It's like he's assisting you out of this maze. You're almost there, but you keep walking past like the door. It's like a maze that's made out of bushes. And there's an opening and you seem to like keep walking past it. So it's like he's just going to come through a direction and be like, there. You're like, oh, I've walked past this 1,000 times. Why do I keep walking past it? Like, it's just going to point something out and you're going to see it. What else, Spirit? We have here Hatha, light activation, acceleration, brilliant, stand in your light. That's what you are doing. You're standing in your light. Some of you guys might need to work with flower essences. That may also be why the flower keeps coming through. I can know certain flowers can help with stress and anxiety. That's coming forward. And you can take it as like a tincture and you put it under your tongue. That's what I'm being shown. So maybe you do this already and that's going to start like kicking in. You're going to notice the benefits within your physical body and within your nervous system. There's another powerful ascending master that is stepping forward. Again, you're very much connecting to your higher self, to your true self. We have Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and in faith. That has come out with, they want these together, Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. Because this is like the physical and then this is the spirit. And you're choosing to walk in balance now. Like you're understanding it. You've always known this, but you're integrating this truth. That human beings, we are of both worlds. We're of this earthly realm, but then we're also of the spirit. That's where we come from. That's the root. That's home. And we will one day leave this earthly realm and this physical vessel and go back over. And we may choose to return or we may not. At some point, the Most High God will call on your soul to return to the earthly realm again. You guys could be seeing rainbows everywhere. You see the rainbows. There's 2 here on the card, but then the colours around Jesus Christ. The beautiful rainbow colours. Some of you guys could have an afro, like a natural afro hair like this. Nappy hair, I'm getting. You may work with like hair products in terms of you make and develop hair products to assist with hair growth. Because I'm hearing alopecia. So you may have suffered with hair loss in the past. Or maybe where you guys have been stressed particularly when it comes to finances. And I'm seeing someone point to their children. So maybe you're worried about how you're going to house and like clothe and feed your children when you were struggling. That cycle was coming to an end, because I'm tapping into someone with a very secure, in balance nervous system. It's making me feel more calm and grounded, like tapping into your energy and being in your presence. This is how you make other people feel. You also give people this boost of confidence. So you do hold this Messiah blueprint, or more so, you claimed it, you activated it, because it's there within every human being. Every human being has the potential to step into enlightenment. So you've activated it. But I do see somebody's hair growing and your skin's going to be glowing. It's through this work that you've been doing. It's paying off. Let's get a few messages from this deck here for pile 1. We have blue, Madonna and mothering. Blue is very significant, this colour. They're wanting you to research the colour and the spiritual meaning. But what does blue mean to you? What do you connect it with? I connect blue not only to the divine feminine, particularly a pale blue colour, this colour, but also to Archangel Michael, to the throat chakra and to truth. But you may connect blue to different things. But Mother Mary, the Virgin Mary, is coming through as significant. We have the Star of Bethlehem here. So Christmas time could be very significant for you guys as well. They just wanted that. And we're going to get one card from this deck here. What else needs to come through for pile 1? I'm just hearing you got this, you got this. You know you've got this now. So you're not doubting yourself as much. The self-doubt is starting to lift that you may have battled with in the past. They want you to be open for a miracle. I don't feel like a lot of you know what's actually about to be starting to happen within your life in terms of your external reality. This physical reality shifting for you. You're going to get glimpses, but Spirit are kind of putting a cloak over it because they want things to be a surprise, right? We have Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Yeah. And the horse represents freedom. But the chariot is this movement. And look at this golden carriage. It's made out of holy light. This carriage is literally made out of holy light. So these blessings, this prosperity is coming in for you. It's been sent down from the Most High, from the heavens. And it's about to actualize. It's about to become tangible. You're about to be living in that experience. Watch out for the snakes in the grass. Because when you move to these times, you know this. When you move up and blessings start coming in, other people want a piece of the pie who haven't done the work. It's your blessing. God brought it to your door and into your life. If you choose to share, you choose to share. We have here mountain. But this is the thing. They're giving the example of money, right? Let's say you get a windfall of money coming in. And this is the result of the work you've been doing, the healing you've been doing. If you're there giving parts, you're not just giving like money away. We're giving it to other people. You're giving the healing, and the fact that you've claimed your power back, you're giving all of that effort, all of that energy, all of that work and that discipline and that courage, you're giving that away too. It's not just about the money, Spirit are saying. So for a lot of you, it's money that's going to be going up for you. We have mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So they're wanting you to know that you are protected at this time as you reach the mountain's peak, because this is where you are at this higher height. You might be seeing repeating 2s everywhere, 22. Because you're a big believer of unity and you do see the good in other people. You see the potential. But this is the thing. When it came to you, you just weren't sitting in that potential. You weren't playing with yourself. You didn't play with yourself. You got up and you went after it. You claimed your power. You called yourself home is what you did. You called yourself home. So if you can do it, other people can do it. They shouldn't be looking at you as a meal ticket. That's what you're being protected from right now. And when more of your soul's tribe come in, this is going to be more protection as well. I'm going to close out the reading. Can I get a poem for pile 1, Spirit? The initial S could be significant. They're also pointing to R and they're also pointing to A as initials that are significant. We have here, I just heard James for someone. The two flames, like night and day, stand side by side against the tide. Fire ablaze, a mystic stargaze, inherently different in their ways. The element remains the same. Earth, fire, water and air, I do solemnly declare, to stand the test of time with you by my side. Both flames ignite, past life visions come into sight. Sacred union is here, reconciliation is near. You've come into the union of yourself. The divine feminine, the divine masculine. So you are meeting more of your soul tribe. It's divine time, but you're also worthy and you are deserving. You'll be having a lot of past life visions. You would have already been having these throughout your life, but I mean, like, a lot that are going to be coming through right now, because you need to remember the magic that you honed in those lifetimes. They're saying the self-mastery, the key. There's something about these past lives you're going to be remembering that are the key. And again, flames are significant, and the goddess Bridget. So she's stepping forward because she's wanting some of you guys to work with her, goddess Bridget. I believe she is connected to Ireland. It's Scotland or it's Ireland. I believe that it's Ireland. But she's the goddess who has the beautiful red hair. But she's connected to the sexual energy, the creative spark, the sacred flame that every human being holds within them. But it's not activated in every human being. This is what you're activating right now. And it's saying you're going to be like more feisty with the people around you. Particularly if they're trying to push on your boundaries or take from you what is not theirs. You're going to be more feisty. But that's all the messages coming through for pile 1. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you'd like a personal reading, my website is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video. Okay, so pile 2. Those of you that chose the Karma Clearing Oil. We're going to hop right into your reading. Just going to leave that there. And you chose the Mythical Goddess Tarot. So that's what we're going to start with. Already for pile 2, I'm being shown a knot that's kind of slowly untangling, unfolding. So you could be seeing certain symbols and shapes that are connected to the knot. But it's now like unraveling. So your life as well, things are starting to unravel. You're going to start getting answers that you've always been questioning that are specifically to do with your enlightenment, with your spiritual path is what is coming through there. But your life right now is untangling. I'm hearing things will make sense. Things will make sense soon. So you're about to be having a revelation, aha moment soon. Failure. Maybe you've just failed in something. This could be connected to your business, to money. Or you could be feeling like a failure in life right now. Maybe things just aren't going your way. Like you're not getting the results. Or your harvest isn't growing. There keeps being like a bad weather, people coming through, stealing your crops, whatever, or attacking your crops and your harvest so it doesn't develop. You're just looking at your life and feeling like things don't bloom, things don't blossom. There could be a dark cloud that is hovering over your head right now. And some of you guys could be going through a battle when it comes to your mind, of you battling with thoughts whether you're good enough or whether this is actually meant for you. Spirit are saying, if you're not in vibrational alignment to see a message, then you wouldn't see it. If you are not in vibrational alignment to see a message, you wouldn't see it. So you're seeing specific signs and omens for a reason. And just because you fail or just because you rejected, it doesn't mean that it's a no. It means it's a no right now. Because they're bringing forward the author. Hold on. I move my leg. I forget what her name is. Is it J.K. Rowling? She wrote the Harry Potter books. They're bringing her forward. And I do believe she got rejected. It's quite a few times. It might have even been 7 times. Because they're pointing to the 7. But it was quite a few times where like her book or her idea for Harry Potter got rejected. So they're saying keep going. Keep going. What else, Spirit? We have here fire, completion. Yeah, you will reach this. And look at this huge jump. Going from this tree... It looks like it's in a city that's literally just falling to shit, falling to crap and falling apart. London's coming to mind. I mean, London right now, there's so much crime and stuff going on. There's a lot of disruption. They're showing me a splitting. There's a lot of disruption, like people are just divided. So maybe you're in a city or in a country where everyone's at war. But you're going to be surprised how quickly you are going to move into this energy. You're going to get your fire back, that spark back, that passion and that love for what it is that you do. And for life itself is going to come back. You're going to get your colours back. We do as human beings in this earthly realm go through those phases. Those phases and those cycles. And sometimes you have to be in this phase when you really don't want to. You just want to be feeling happy. You just want to be feeling like you again. But it will come back. Not without effort, Spirit are saying, but it will come back. And often the answer is very, very simple. It's usually the thing that you are putting off that you don't want to do that's going to pay off in the end if you just keep at it. So this could be, for example, working at your physical body. Like your body doesn't want to wake up early and go for a run. Particularly if it's like cloudy and grey and raining and cold. Like your body doesn't want to go out and go for a run. It wants to stay in bed, right? It wants to stay in the warmth. So it's like something about you being called and asked to move out of your comfort zone. And maybe some of you guys are like, yeah, but I already did that and it didn't work. Like, there's a stubbornness that's going on as well within you. So your spiritual core are pushing you to move out of your comfort zone. They're saying, yeah, but this time you will not fail. This time it will work. Just try again. Get up, dust yourself off, try again. You will bloom. You will rise like the phoenix. You might be seeing dragons everywhere for pile 2 and being shown a dragon. And it's a dragon that's on fire. So there's dragons that are connected to different elements of earth. And then you also have the celestial dragons. But I feel like the dragons that are connected to the fire element, they're wanting to connect with you right now. You might be seeing them, particularly like within the clouds, like clouds shaped like a dragon. We have crone, resurrection. You may be feeling like old and withered, like you weathered the storm. Like even if you're young, you could be in your 20s. You're like, oh my God, life has just thrown so much at me. Like crap after crap after crap after crap. This could be how you're feeling right now. Some of you guys, your skin right now could be a bit dry. But again, you're going to be shocked how things are just going to shift. You're going through a resurrection that's connected to your kundalini. So right now, your kundalini is like down here. It's uncoiling. Again, it's uncoiling. And it's going to shoot up. That's what it is, where you're going to be shocked. Like, how the hell have I moved from this to this? It's a kundalini awakening. That's going to seem like it just comes out of nowhere, but it's been uncoiling for a while. It's waiting for that divine time, which is going to shoot up like a rocket and activate you and realign all of your chakras. And then this color is going to come back to your skin. Something about your skin will be glowing and will get firmer. So you might be struggling right now with your skin. That does tend to happen when you're in a purge, when you're going through a purge. And we have here community, and that is flown out with delight. So you're going to be meeting more people who are kindred spirits. It may be like friends or family who can see that you're a bit down, who invite you out, invite you to hang around them, because they want to see this colour and this spark come back to your face. So it could well be like a depression that some of you guys are going through. Some of you could be experiencing insomnia where you're struggling to sleep. But again, this is all connected to, I'm seeing this as you. You see this circle of people? I'm seeing these as all different versions of you. And you're about to be like rebirthed and coming into this version of you. Something about Medusa and snakes is very, very significant. You could be seeing Medusa everywhere. But you're looking at who you've been on your soul's journeys, but particularly in this lifetime, who you've been, and you're being rebirthed again. Remember, death and rebirth, they are one and the same. They're completely intertwined. They are not separate. So if you're going through a death, you'll be having a rebirth. But you need to kind of move your human self out the way and allow yourself to have a rebirth. We have here, sometimes Spirit is saying with that, sometimes you'll be called to meditate and be alone. Other times you do need to be distracted. So you're not just constantly in your head and having these thoughts going around, which is why they're saying like friends and family to lean on them. But I think they're going to see it within you that your fire was a bit low. There's people that love you and respect you. We have depletion yet. You've been feeling very, very depleted. Some of you guys could be going down rabbit holes and that's causing a depression. It's like when you wake up to the illusion of this world, but you really do start to see the amount of evil and sinister people that are in this world who have all these weird agendas to try and manipulate and control the collective. You're waking up to all of this. That naturally, that's going to push you into depression, obviously. He wants to wake up and realise that a lot of the government, firstly, a lot of them are nonsense, but they have an agenda to control people and make other people's lives harder. Like most human beings in this world, they just want to get on with their life. And you're one of them. But you also want to help other people when they're feeling in this state. And this is the thing. If you've never had depression, if you've never been depleted, if you've never been in a death and an ego death, a spiritual awakening, then how would you know how to best navigate or assist somebody else out of it, right? You have to go through things first, is what's coming through with that. You might be seeing the number 8 everywhere. 8 is connected to karma. It's also connected to wealth. Some of you guys might be a life path 8. We have maiden passion, yeah. You're going to get your spark and your flowers back. You're going to bloom and then you're going to be overflowing. The cup overfloweth. And the maiden is that energy where you're like young and free. You don't have like as many responsibilities and worries as the mother and then as the crone. So you're moving into that season where you're not going to be having as many worries. You may still have those responsibilities because you're moving on up. So it's just different responsibilities. But you're not going to have as much stress. Or this kind of down in the dumps energy is going to be lifted from you. What else, Spirit? Take one more card from this deck for pile 2. We have here the world. Look at that. Look at that snake. With this Kundalini awakening, when it's about to shoot up, look what you're coming into. The Empress energy. The world. The world is your oyster. You were getting your colour and your wings back. You may start to see butterflies everywhere right before this Kundalini rising. You most certainly will be seeing snakes or dreaming of snakes. But your divine feminine energy, that's going through a rebirth. It's like the divine masculine energy isn't going through the same rebirth. The divine masculine energy is holding the fort. I'm seeing like a medicine man holding a staff, and it's the divine feminine that's going through like all of this war right now, this battle right now, this turmoil. And then the masculine side of you is kind of holding the fort. This can also be true externally. So if you have a partner and you're the woman, or you're the divine feminine, you'll be noticing how the divine masculine or how the man is going to be there for you when they're going through this. This could be the person who's noticed that your fire's gone a bit out and you're a bit down in the dumps. So they're trying to do things to lift your spirits. Spirit is saying allow your spirits to be lifted by other people. Allow other people to come in and extend their hand and help you and be there for you. What else, Spirit? There's a vulnerability and a nakedness I do feel like is kind of being birthed with what you're currently going through with this purge. Might be having dreams of like breasts and like boobs and breastfeeding, that sort of thing. We have here spring equinox, rebirth. You were going through a rebirth. You can't make this stuff up. Do pay attention. Look out for the butterflies. I'm hearing don't let time just fly on by. Don't let time just fly on by. This is why you're going for a rebirth, because maybe you felt like you were kind of stuck in the rat race, or stuck in a certain cycle. You're like, okay, I want to get out of this now. I'm bored of this now. I want something new. So you are having this rebirth. You see all these eggs here in the nest? Some of you guys could have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're asking me to count the eggs. 4 blessings coming in at once. And some of you could be trying to conceive, and one of those blessings is going to be a child. You may be seeing the white rabbit everywhere. Rabbits are connected to fertility. They are connected to springtime. So you are moving into that spring season of yourself. But like right now, you've been in the winter. What else, Spirit? And Mother Earth is strongly around you guys at present. Like, I'm literally seeing the core of Mother Earth. So when I meditate and I'm grounding myself, I connect with Mother Earth. I go deep, 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 deep down to the core of her. I always get shown a womb, and I see Mother Earth within this womb. And she's made of like branches, of mud, of trees, of flowers, that sort of thing. That's what I'm being shown. So Mother Earth, the spirit of Mother Earth is like wrapping you in a huge hug right now. It's like the divine feminine energy, that Mother Mary energy. We have the full moon completion. You're at completion. This is beautiful. And you see, look at this tree here, which is bare, has no leaves. Looks like it's literally on its last legs. It's like, I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's literally what you guys are going through right now. You could feel like you're at your wit's end, and you're about to move into this. You're going to blossom. You're going to bloom. And it's going to be quite fast, the transformation. I'm being shown like a before and an after. It's going to be quite fast, and maybe some of you guys even share it if it is to do with like your physicality, so they can actually see it. And you could say like how many like months it took, because I'm getting months, and people could be there in the comments like no way, whatever. Let's get a card from this deck here. Could even be like by the next full moon. By the next full moon, you're going to move out of this darker energy. The cloud is going to clear that was over your head. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have here, you've got the world again. The world is coming through very strongly. Some of you guys could be about to be traveling or moving. If this is one of your prayers and wishes, to moving or to get a home. So some of you guys, I'm hearing a halfway house. You could be in a halfway house or in an Airbnb, a hotel, and you're looking for your home. Some of you are about to be finding your forever home. But others of you are going to be traveling more, and you're going to be moving. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So this optimism and this positive state that your spiritual core are assisting you right now to tap into. Because you've been in the lower mind. We have goals. Progress is positive, and personal goals will be achieved. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. This is the thing. This is when things get the hardest, right? And you've probably seen that meme of that man who's in the cave, and he's like digging for gold. And he's right there. He doesn't see it, but it's one more dig and he would have found the gold. But he turns and he walks away. And then there's another part underneath, which is essentially is the timeline if he doesn't give up and he keeps digging. and he finds a gold. That's what is coming through. You're about to be reaching your goal. For a lot of you, your finances will be going up. But for this pile, it's like 4 blessings are coming in all at once. We have unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. You might be seeing the unicorn everywhere. But remember, the unicorn is a spirit. It's energy. They are very much real, but they exist in another realm and dimension to most human beings. Some human beings who are walking on that path of enlightenment, who have a higher vibration, they can see them. They're pointing to children, like the children. What is innocent and what believes in magic can see the unicorn, but the unicorn is stepping forward and wants you to work with this energy. So you could find like frequency music on YouTube, or maybe like a guided meditation where someone will guide you to connect to the unicorn energy, because that's going to assist you believing in miracles, believing in yourself, but seeing yourself as this unicorn. You might be seeing 33 everywhere, repeating 3s. What else needs to come through for pile 2? We have here making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. It's divine time. You're about to be making waves. I'm telling you, you're going to be shocked at how your life is. It's like that. It's just going to flip and switch overnight. This is the thing that can happen. And that's the kind of mindset your spiritual court want you in. Like, let's say you do the lottery. And you could wake up to find out that you've won the lottery. Like, things can flip overnight, and they want you to tap into that belief. To have the belief of a child that dreams come true. You might be having dreams like this where you're about to be walking through a gateway, a portal that is made of holy light. You could also be having not so nice dreams, like nightmares, that you are drowning. And then a certain ancestor or spiritual guide comes and saves you. But when you're having dreams about water and you're drowning, that obviously is connected to emotions, but things getting on top of you. So you could have been having like dreams that are reflecting what was going on within you and within your life circumstance. So pay attention to your dreams, because they're going to be shifting right before the blessing comes in. Because your astral body, remember your astral body, when you're dreaming, goes back into the spirit world. What happens in the physical has already happened in the spirit world. The physical was just playing catch up. Mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. For some of you guys, this could be to do with a love and connection, with you meeting your person. Or those of you that are already in connections, this is a deepening of your connection because you've gone deeper into yourself. You might be seeing mermaids everywhere as a sign for you. And Yamaya, I can feel Yamaya stepping forward, the mother of oceans, the mother of seas. So there's a lot going on within your emotional body right now. It could have literally been in turmoil, and in the next week or the next month, for some of you the next days, you're going to feel very, very calm and very much content and happy. Work with water. Especially when you're going through a purge, you need to be praying, but work with water. So when you're having a shower or when you're having a bath, you can add like salt to your bath, and you ask the salt to remove the negative energy that is being held within your psyche. But when you're having a shower, you can imagine all of this like heavy energy, what you've been going through, particularly within your mind and your emotional body. You can see it as like a black cloud or black gunk. It's just like washing with the water down the drain. You want to visualize it, but you also want to pray and talk to the water. Ask for Mother Earth's waters to take your pain, to take these ascension symptoms that are very uncomfortable down the drain and transmute them. One more card for pile 2, Spirit. From this deck, one more. We have beneath the surface, what's really driving you, true motives, breaking free. You're breaking free from this darkness or like this black gunk that had you in a bind. For some of you, it could even have been an entity, like a spirit that's trying to hold you back. The spirit of delay, I'm hearing, the spirit of delay. So that energy kind of wants to keep you halted and stuck at a certain timeline. So it tries to slow down everything within your life. And now I'm being shown a snail. So you could have been seeing snails everywhere or dreaming of them. And it could have been like a huge, like a large snail within the dream state. But you are breaking free of this icebergs as well. You are breaking free of this winter, and you're going to be rebirthed into your spring. And what else needs to come through for pile 2? We have here green, heart healing. Yeah, you're healing. And it's healing at a deep level. This is you getting to the root. And when you're getting to the root, it's very, very uncomfortable, obviously. When your heart's going through that activation and that expansion, it does hurt. Sometimes you can be having like ascension symptoms like heart palpitations or heartburn. Someone was having migraines because I'm feeling the energy of a migraine. But you're connecting to the heart, to the abundance of Mother Earth herself. There's a gift that is coming in for you. This is sent from Mother Earth. What else, Spirit? Could be a child for some of you because I'm being shown a child. And when I said that, we have inner child, hear and know me. So this could be to do with healing of your inner child. It's an innocence and a purity that's returning to you, but also this belief in magic and that you can go after your dreams. Other people in the world go after the dreams and they come true. So why not you? You're a human being. You have a heart. You have a soul. You have a mind, right? And so did they. But for some of you, you could well be conceiving a child. And it's not just the Most High God, where obviously the soul comes from the Most High God. Children are a gift from God. But it's Mother Earth who also makes the decision to allow a soul to enter into the evolutionary flow of her and to come here and have this human experience. We have here chakra, light, body. Look at this powerful healing that is going on within you. Do give yourself some grace because there's a lot going on within you right now. A lot being released. And a lot that will be rising to the surface so it can get on top of you. Again, I'm being shown like water and drowning. Maybe some of you had experience in this lifetime where you nearly did drown. It's coming through for someone, but it's giving more in the dream state. That your chakra system is not just realigning, it's being reborn and rebirthed, getting you prepared to be pushed onto the main stage. That we have go with the flow at the bottom, paddle on. So water is very significant for this pile. The water element. They just want to get a few cards from this romance deck here. So I do feel new love is coming in for somebody. We have coffee cup. And that has flown out with photographs. So this could be someone who's already got their eye on you. They've been watching you for a while and they're about to be making their move and asking you on a date. Look at the bottom of the deck. Date. I love that. You're going to have that supportive partner that's coming in. I feel like a lot of you haven't had that before. They're going to be very healing. I'm hearing Marvin Gaye, sexual healing. They're going to be very, very healing for you and you for them. This is equally yoked. Two people coming together who are kindred spirits, who are soulmates. You could be twin flames, divine counterparts. And for others of you, this is a deepening of your connection. It's like you're getting to know your partner again because you're both going through these spiritual awakenings. There's someone most certainly has their eye on you and they're about to reach out. This can also be like a business meeting for some of you guys. What's at the top of the deck? Others of you not so much. We got kisses here coming through. So again, sexual healing. They're going to be very, very healing for you. It's going to awaken the love language of physical touch. If some of you aren't necessarily keen on like physical touch or PDA, it's like it's going to awaken that within you. They want to get a card from this deck here. So what else needs to come through? Pile 2. We have inner earth, base chakra, strength, security, laying foundations. You're laying new foundations within yourself. Within yourself. And this light is about to be coming back. This spark of the Most High God is going to be activated to a new level. You'll be feeling much more anchored and grounded within your body. And actually want to be here in this human realm. So you know sometimes when you're going through these feelings or like depression episodes, you don't even want to be in your body. Sometimes you don't even want to be alive. To some people it can be depression to that point where it's kind of moving to like suicidal thoughts. And some of you guys are having that. You do need to seek help from a professional. They have like a lot of lines you can call, but I would always go to people that you love and trust, who love and trust you. And they will be there for you. They will hold the space while you're going through this. But you see here around her, you see this aura. Like you may be noticing when you're taking selfies and photos of yourself moving forward, you're going to see like golden holy light, or literally see the colours within your aura reflected in the picture back at you. And then we have Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Don't give up now. Look what's about to be happening. You're going to be like Avatar, the last airbender, where he wakes up and he's underwater and then that light shoots out of him. This is the kundalini that is rising up, that is about to shoot out. You're going to break free. You're going to break free from this matrix you've been trapped in, or this timeline loop that you've been going around and round and round chasing your own tail. You're about to be breaking free. Very, very powerful. And I'm going to close out the reading with a poem. So can I get a poem for pile 2 spirit? Thank you. We have here, the temples of Egypt contain all 4 seasons. Light streams through the brick wall. It creates angelic shapes that stand ever so tall. The Mayans predicted the great fall, with secrets in plain sight in villages of Peru. Can you hear the whispers too, of the ancestors who already knew? They mapped the stars whilst walking the earth. Roots and an inner compass led them to hearth. Stone circles and sacred sites brought tribes together to worship alike. Together they prepared foreseen plight, chanting and dancing well into the night. Future bloodlines shall spread their wings by the magic practice at Stonehenge. Remember, all eras have their end. Things are about to get weird in your life, as in a good weird. So again, believe in magic, tap into magic, because it does exist and miracles do happen in this world. You're going to be moving out of your winter season and you're moving into spring, into a rebirth. But that's all the messages coming through for pile 2. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you like a personal reading, my website is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video. Hello, hello. Pile 3. So you chose this rose oil here. I'm just going to leave it over here for you, and we're going to hop right into your reading. So I am hearing gluttony. So maybe some of you guys are overindulgent in something. I am being shown food, particularly like brownies. I'm just seeing like melted chocolate. And what's that thing where you get like the donuts and the marshmallows and the fruit, and then you dip it into the chocolate fountain? I'm being shown one of those. Some of you guys could have recently been away for somebody's wedding, and maybe you just ate everything. You didn't hold back. You ate everything. You ate all of the sugar, the carbs, whatever you were desiring, you ate it. Is what is coming through. I'm hearing eyes bigger than the belly. So you may have also been traveling and just allowed yourself to eat what you wanted, didn't restrict yourself, but now you're feeling it. You're feeling a bit clogged up is what is coming through with that. So what needs to come through for pile 3? We have here perspective. So you've been seeing things from a different perspective. All this is you allowing yourself to not be so strict when it comes to what you eat and what you put into your body. You could be someone that eats very, very clean. Maybe you do a lot of juice cleanses and fasting. So now you're kind of moving more into that balance. But I was hearing gluttony. So this could have been something you like struggled with within the past. And a lot of you could have also been that ugly duckling to a swan. Maybe you got bullied when you were younger because of your weight or how you looked. Just something about you. You've now morphed from the ugly duckling into a swan. And I'm also hearing things in this realm aren't just black and white. They aren't just like good versus evil. They aren't just black and white. There's so many different layers when it comes to being a human being, when it comes to being in this realm, that you're now like waking up to, and you're shifting your perspective on things. I'm hearing politics. So particularly to do with politics. So maybe you were always like agreeing and you were with a certain political party and you were over here on this side. Now you're like, hold on a minute. I understand what these people are saying over here, and I also understand what these people are saying over here. So you're like moving more to the middle. You're like one of those people who's now going to be on the bench about something. And maybe you never liked those people in the past. You're like, I don't understand people that are neutral and on the bench. But actually you're seeing things from a neutral eye right now is what is actually going on. We have here signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. Yeah, you're seeing a lot. You're seeing through the illusion. You're seeing through the BS. This includes your own BS. Because remember, us as human beings, we've all got work to do. So you're seeing through your own illusions. You're dropping the mask that you were wearing, but you're also seeing this with other people. And that's how it works. When you break through the illusions within yourself, you start to see the other illusions that people are putting up. The mask that they're wearing. But it's on a wilder scale. If you're looking out at the world right now and you're understanding what's going on, you're seeing right through the agendas. There are many agendas at play right now. You're seeing right through it. And you're also seeing who the people are who are like puppets on a string. It's like you're literally seeing the puppets and them being pulled. And it's not even them speaking. You're like, there's literally like a microphone. They're being told like what to say. There's a thing within their ear. So you could be going down certain conspiracy theories, rabbit holes, harmony. And this is what has led you to the light within yourself. The more you understand yourself, the more you understand the world. But it's also the more you understand the world, the more you understand yourself. I'm hearing double entendre. But I'm hearing a song by Lupe Fiasco. Now show me a music video. I believe it's called The End of the World. It's a music video to the end of the world, but all of the protesters were outside Wall Street is what is coming forward here. So again, it's like very much to do with the government, politics, you understand how things work, particularly when it comes to money. And in this world, it is a lot about who you know and the circles you're within and who you network with. You're realizing this too, but you're also understanding the importance of source, of the Most High God, of the universe, of doing the inner work, the healing work, and coming into your light, of the path of enlightenment. So you're working on all of your bodies, like the physical body, the emotional body, the nervous system, but the energy field, the spiritual body. If you really want to come up in this world, if you really want to reach that enlightenment, that Jesus Christ state, you have to be focused on every single body. This is what you are shifting your perspective to. So maybe in the past you just focused on one thing. We have give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. You might be seeing this sign everywhere, not just hearts, but when people put their hands together and make a heart like that, you could be seeing it everywhere. So this is your spiritual court wanting you to know that you are loved, but you do have a love coming in. Not just for those of you that are singles, like this is new friendships and two, and these people are going to turn into family. Because I'm being shown like a friendmas, you know, at Christmas time where you have a friendmas. I'm also hearing like a friendsgiving for a Thanksgiving coming through. So this is you meeting your soul tribe, but these people are going to be walking with you from now, like to the end of your lifetime. They're going to be there for the long haul. And we have here beginning, which is flown out with brilliance. You've tapped into your light, to your brilliance. You've tapped into your genius, I'm hearing, for someone. So maybe you're an innovator. Like you're going to be inventing something. Some of you could be writers because I'm being shown a pen and a pad. But it's like when you put the pen to the pad, even if you're just journaling, you're writing in your diary, you create magic. Like this is how your creative juices get flowing when you put the pen to the pad for some of you. Some of you guys could be musicians. You could write music lyrics. But you're about to be having a beginning within something. Something is about to be birthed within you and within this world. So it's like that passion project that actually takes off. It's your business reaching the next level. Even if you was already at quite a high level. Because I'm hearing millionaire. So someone watching, you could already be a millionaire. Or that's what you're striving for. And you will get there in this lifetime. And then some. You're going to be partnering with people that you never thought you would be partnering with. And I'm not getting people who are evil, who have done evil acts. But you just never thought you would partner with this kind of person. What else, Spirit? We have great match, yeah. Maybe you overlook the kind of people that are going to be stepping towards you. When it comes to romantic connections, they may just not be your type, your usual type. But this is the thing, your type will change when it comes to who you're attracted to sexually. But then your type is also going to change in terms of who you want around you as a friend or as a colleague. Because you're going to be looking more deeply. You're looking at the soul. You're looking at who actually does the work, who takes accountability when they do make mistakes or do say something silly, like say something stupid. Because as human beings, we're not always going to be saying the right things. And sometimes that lower nature comes up and it kind of takes the will and it will come through your mouth. So maybe this is someone in the past who said something that was disrespectful and maybe it went viral. Or they're just known in their community for saying something that rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way. The puzzle pieces are coming together for this pile, I'm hearing. The puzzle pieces are coming together. Some of you guys could about to be going global in terms of being recognized for your work, what you do. About to be going global. We have here looking. Yeah, you've got a lot of eyes on you. So be mindful. Keep your prayers up and make sure you're protecting yourself against evil eye. Because most of these eyes are going to be people who admire you, who love you. Because like what sane normal person is going to be watching someone they're not interested in, right? For their talents, for their gifts, or maybe it's for your beauty. But you also have those eyes where people are lurking from the shadows. So Spirit is saying, remember to protect yourself from the evil eye. Some of you guys could wear like a lot of evil eye jewelry because you will be feeling these eyes on you. I feel like these eyes aren't going to be quiet. Like even when you've got is the good and the bad people watching, but they're going to be like known to you that they are watching. So this can be like trolls online with the comments, that sort of thing. We have here fast changes. So you have fast changes that are coming in for you. You might be seeing rabbits everywhere, or this is a hare in the wild. I'm hearing Bigfoot. So you may believe in Bigfoot, in Sasquatch. Some of you guys could have sightings of a Sasquatch and being shown a forest. They're pointing to the forest. Maybe you've been going down this rabbit hole. You could spend a lot of time. You could be someone who enjoys being in the woods. So you might like hiking, that sort of thing. What else, Spirit? Somebody or somebody's partner could work as an electrician, but specifically where they have to climb those really, really high electric poles to change the wires, or to change the light that's on top of the pole, because the light is there to make sure that planes don't like fly into these electrical towers. Is coming through is very significant for someone. We have here lake stillness. So this is what you've been doing. You've been in the still of yourself. And this has also assisted you in changing that perspective, because that was key for you moving to the next level. You had to have brand new eyes. You had to have brand new eyes in order to move to the next level, to move to your Garden of Eden, to move into this abundant state. Some of you could be looking to buy your own land. We have forest, breath, yeah. This was coming through. They're pointing to a woods. So this is your soul calling you to be in the woods right now. Some of you guys could come from Canada. I'm also hearing New Zealand. India is coming through is significant as well. They're just pointing to different places all over the world. So maybe you're about to be traveling as well. Not just the fact that you're going to be known like globally, like going viral, for example. And you might be seeing white birds everywhere. There's 2 white birds on this card here. It's like Mother Earth is speaking to you right now. The trees will be speaking to you right now. So maybe you're going to become like a tree hugger. And you always look to those people like weirdos. But now you're going to be like hugging trees yourself and talking to the trees. And I've seen some like videos, like reels on TikTok, where people are talking to the trees. But the tree also looks like the branches are leaning into that person, like wanting to touch them. So you could be noticing like Mother Earth is calling to you. Like she's pulling you in. We have here childhood innocence. So there's gifts that are awakening within you, right? That you had when you was a child. That got shut down by society, or shut down by, for some of you, dysfunction or abuse that you may have experienced. And these are now rising within you, reawakening. But it's particularly connected to the elemental realm. Like you could have sightings of like fairies and elves, that sort of thing. And again, they're pointing to the Sasquatch as being very significant. And some of you guys could have gone into the woods like with your siblings, with your cousins, with your friends, and like left things for Bigfoot is what is coming through there. Like little tink tricks. Or like shiny things. What's the bird that likes shiny things? Is that the magpie? That bird is coming through as significant too. They're drawn to you because of your light, because you're shiny as well. Crystals, focus, yeah. You're a very, very shiny soul. You have a lot of charm, that you're also unlocking more of your charm. I'm hearing the world better be ready. The world better be ready. You might be working with certain crystals right now. There's a lot of amethyst on this card here. What else needs to be coming through for pile 3? This feels like a very, very rich pile in terms of finances. This is also going to be true of the soul, and you may not have done it that way. You may not have been on the spiritual pathway first. Is that you may have just been goals, 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 money, money, money. I want the mansions, I want the cars, I want the women, da 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 da. I want the watches, I want the jewelry, I want the nice clothes and the luxuries, the nice 5-star hotels they're showing me. And then you were like, wait, when you had all of this, wait, like something's missing. And that's when you went into yourself. That's when you met Christ consciousness within you. And you started getting closer to the Most High. You started getting closer to Mother Earth. And now you're wanting to be in service to people in this way. To assist them in having their awakenings and coming back home to themselves. Because that's the only way a lot of people are actually going to come into their abundance. Like some people come into money at a very, very young age because they're coming here with a purpose, with a mission to help other people. To free other people from the shackles of poverty, I'm hearing. We have Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal and connection to spirit. The Dragonfly is connected to the ancient codes of Mother Earth. Like ley lines, codes and downloads. This is what is rising up within you. So the Most High God sends us messages, insights, codes and downloads. But so does Earth. You're getting a lot of downloads from Earth right now. Like you're very tapped into the elemental realm. So it's important for you right now to be very grounded in your body. So you don't become too much up here in the higher chakras, too flighty, because then you're prone to a spiritual psychosis and also prone to a psychic attack. But the number 8, karma and wealth. You're always destined to have this wealth, but you also have to make sure that you're working through your karma, that you're working through the baggage that you said to the Most High you promised you would clear in this lifetime. We have snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. The Spirit are wanting you to tap into that sexual energy, that creative spark, that sexual energy, you know, the Kundalini. You could have had quite a few Kundalini activations in your lifetime. I'm hearing 3 for somebody, 3. Significant ones where you realize what was going on, right? But do be careful of the snakes in the grass, particularly when you're coming into your intuition and your psychic natures, these supernatural abilities that are awakening within you, because you're going to have a lot of snakes in the grass who are going to be hissing at you, who maybe never wanted you to activate these gifts. They always saw it within you. They always saw this light. And maybe that's why they were around you. They were kind of sent there as a minion from the devil to keep you out of your intuition. Because this pile, you're destined for greatness, and you're particularly destined to come into wealth. What else the pile 3 need to hear? Emerald tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. I heard write the book, write the book. So someone in this pile watching, you're destined to write a book. It's going to activate a lot of people, because they're showing me like The Secret, that book, and The Alchemist. That you have commit alchemy, you have done it. You came here to be the sword of clarity and of truth, and you have done it. It's like you freed yourself as well. I'm being shown like an avatar, like somebody in a block of ice. It looks like a giant, actually, like a giant in a block of ice. And then they break free. Like it doesn't start melting, they break free. You've broken free. And on a spiritual level, you are a giant. When people have a lot of power when it comes to their soul, when it comes to their spirit and their self-mastery, when I tune into them at a soul level and in their energy field, they're always huge. They're always very, very tall. But in this earthly realm, you could appear as like, maybe you're like, you could be tall, you could be lanky, you could be petite, wherever it is, but you're much bigger in the spirit, and you're now starting to see this, you're going to sense this. You could even be looking at yourself in the mirror and kind of have to look twice, because you could have appeared bigger than you actually are. It's coming through for someone. So that kind of matrix glitch will be happening for you. I feel like your throat is going through an awakening, the throat chakra, because this pile was the only pile where I've struggled to like, I keep feeling like my words and wanting to trip up over myself. We have an Order of Melchizedek, but this is also what, there's people around you. Family, friend, snake, colleague, it's more colleague, they're pointing to colleagues that want to see you trip and fall. Because they know you're going to the top. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Yeah, there's something very significant about you breaking free from the ice. So these snakes could have wanted to see you frozen in literal time, frozen in time, frozen on a timeline where things weren't moving for you. And you were like, no, that's not happening. Some of you know who this person is. You've got your eye on them. As much as they may be watching you and think you don't know, you're watching them and you're waiting. That you're waiting for the right time. It's going to be like, bam. They think they're about to stab you in the back and you're going to stab them in the back. But it's not you stabbing them in the back, it's you revealing who they are. It's just what they're directing towards you is going to get thrown back at them. This is also your ancestors and your spiritual court having your back. This person could be 28, but they could also be 38. We have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. Yet you were the one chosen from your ancestral line. And your ancestral line, your DNA, your blood are very, very powerful. I'm hearing Russia. Some of you guys could have connections to Russia. You could enjoy wearing a suit or just dressing well, like be suited and booted. You could always smell nice. Maybe that's a compliment you always get, that you smell good. And you could have like a certain perfume that you literally had made for you. You know, we can go to those people that specialize in making perfumes. Again, I'm tripping up over my words. And they actually make one up that is for you. You could have a one-of-a-kind perfume and you always wear it. And people always asking like, oh, what are you wearing? But Glastonbury could be significant, and Stonehenge. But also like sacred sites that have these rocks that are always in a circle. You could be drawn to visiting these kinds of sacred sites recently. It's like every time you visit these sacred sites, you walk through a portal of yourself. You unlock yourself. You have this remembrance of who you are at a soul level, and it comes down and it activates more of your DNA. My frequency music has gone off. We have here, I was wondering, why is it so quiet? We have here Metatron and Saldaphon, sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons that flew out with Dual Call, divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. You are destined to be with a divine counterpart. A twin flame, a kingdom spouse, a divine counterpart, or a higher level soulmate, but this is God ordained. And you and this person may look completely different on the outside, different races, or just different complexions. One of you could be darker, one of you could be fairer, have blonde eyes, blonde hair, and the other person has black hair, that sort of thing. You could come from different countries though and speak different mother tongues. Come from different bloodlines, but this is your ancestors on both sides who are pushing the both of you together. They want to see your bloodlines merged because you are both hold the same blueprint. You hold the Messiah energy. Very powerful blueprint. You are beings of light and you have come here with a similar purpose and mission to free people from the shackles and being shown chains falling off just by you two coming together in each other's presence and being in the same room. It's like shackles start falling off of the people within the room. And this could cause like a triggering or you being a catalyst to other people around you, where some people are unconscious and don't know what's going on, and they could kind of want to lash out and attack you because they don't realize that you're trying to free them. You're not trying to make their life harder, you're trying to free them. Because this is the thing, when people first wake up, if you remember when you had your first spiritual awakenings, you started to see through the illusions and see what this world actually is. It hurts. And sometimes you feel like you aren't ready. You try and pull the blindfold back over your eyes. You're like, no, God, no. And God rips it away. That's who you're going to be when you come into union. Some of you guys could already be in physical union. But when you come into union, this is the effect you're going to have on other people. So it's not just about you, your divine feminine or your divine masculine, about you guys being ready. It's about your community and your soul tribe also being ready. But you have a very, very powerful divine mission. I feel like a lot of you as well, you're going to help children in this world. You're going to protect children in this world. Stop specific abuse from happening. Like kidnappings. I'm showing kidnappings. And when you guys come together, that's going to start to be prevented. So there's also snakes in the grass who didn't want to see you come into union with your true love, with your divine counterpart. They didn't want to see this either because they knew you would be even more powerful in a two. Because again, you hold a similar blueprint. This is a powerful person, another powerful person coming together. But one of you is more powerful in this material world and the other one's more powerful in the spirit. Lady Venus, light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. I didn't realize this one had flown out. That Venus energy, that loving energy, that divine feminine, that pure, holy, white light. This is what is being activated within you. And it's going to signal to the right people and they're going to see you. You're going to notice your eyes are going to be changing, so pay attention to your eyes. I always recommend when you're on this spiritual journey to take selfies, take photos of yourself, and then you see how your eyes change, how your face changes. Because when you are on a spiritual pathway, when you're on that pathway of ascension, your face will change. Your physicality, everything, it will change as you're doing the work, as you're shifting and dropping the energetic weight. Your body will change, it has to. And when you move on up to a higher timeline, again, your body's going to change. That was quick. We have here green, heart healing. You're stepping into your prosperity. You're stepping into your most abundant timeline. You're literally about to be ushered into your destiny. There will be things happening around you, matrix glitches, but supernatural happenings. So you could be seeing spirits as clear as you see human beings, that sort of thing. But it's not going to freak you out because you've been preparing for this. You know it's coming. You could also have out-of-body experiences where you travel out of your body when you're going to sleep, and you can actually look back at your body and then travel where you want to. This is where a lot of you guys are going to see what this person is up to, this snake, when you have this out-of-body experience. You're going to see their strategy, their plan, them working on it. And then you're going to beat them to it, is what is coming through there. But again, this is not you stabbing this person in the back. They're getting a taste of their own medicine. You're their karma. What else, Spirit? We have here gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Yet you play the long game. This is the word and phrase I was looking for. You're watching the people around you and you're playing the long game. They think you haven't got a clue because they think you're very, very innocent and childlike, which you are in some respect. But you also have a dark side and you are also connected to this dark side. But a lot of people know. That Kali Ma energy, and that Kali Ma energy is now stepping forward very strongly. You have a lot of light, but you also have a shadow. And you're not afraid to be in the light and you're not afraid to be in the dark. You go deeper than people think. This is what it is. Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. Yet you see. People think you've just got your eyes open and you're looking this way. No, you're also looking within. You're using your spiritual eye. And you're about to be meeting someone who is very powerful, high priest or high priestess. Very powerful. Very connected to themselves. Is giving a woman, because they're pointing to the womb. They have a womb. That they're connected to, she's connected to her celestial waters, rather. A crystal ball. This person literally holds a crystal ball within their womb and they're connected to it. So the crystal ball is now reflected in their eye. The all-seeing eye. They literally have the all-seeing eye. We have here the healing lagoon. Rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, is safe to stop. So you've been delving into the waters of yourself, right? But you're about to be coming to the surface. And now you're going to be stepping into a hot tub. It's like you're moving into the seas and you've been swimming around in yourself, getting to know you, being curious about you. Now you're coming out, you're going into a hot tub. You're just going to and just like relax. So your hard work is paying off. You're about to see it. I want to close out the reading with a poem. Can I get a poem for pile 3? This one. Nope. Thank you. We have here royalty. My soul is queen bee. You won't find me in a loser's sheets. Self-love and the utmost respect. Only God comes between my legs. The creator's ejaculation gives my aura a feeling of anticipation. That golden honey glow, children of Oshun will know. I don't come around twice. I'm both naughty and nice. I know you see who I am. It was written God's plan. That Drake song is coming through a significant God's plan with that. But you're activating your destiny, your Akashic records. You're at a significant point. And you're not just at the point where you're turning the page and moving into that next chapter. No, the book is there open. You're at this point right now. So things are going to flip for you. Things are going to be getting better for you very, very soon. And when we say soon, obviously when it comes to time in this human realm, time moves differently in the spirit world. So it's already happened over there. And that's the timeline you're tapping into, your future self, where it's already happened. I would say a max 6 months. And some people will hear that and be like, it's ages. 6 months is not a long time at all. But you stepped up into your regalness, into your anointing, your sovereignty. You are your authentic self. And that is the most powerful vibration within this earthly realm. Being your authentic self. Again, they're wanting you to take photos. Take photos of yourself. You're going to see how you're going to be changing. But some of you are literally going to see your aura and how there's a certain light that is shining from you. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video.